been doing some shopping online. I've been trying to get a new air compressor. My air compressor was a homemade job. I'll get some video of a little bit later. But I actually was browsing, somebody had listed as a estate auction or something on Facebook actually where I saw it. And I saw you had an Ingersoll Rand air compressor, a big 60-gallon one, for pretty cheap. And I messaged him really quick, and I kind of lowballed him a little bit even for the cheap price that he had. And said, yeah, if you can meet me there in 15 minutes, then hey, you can have it for that. And I said, well, let me double check. And I looked, and it literally 3 miles from my house. Went out, started up the truck, and ran over and grabbed it. Talked to him a little bit, found out, you know, it was his father had a wood shop, and he was selling that off, and he passed away, so he was trying to get rid of all the stuff that he had there. And I picked up a really nice Ingersoll Rand air compressor, 60-gallon, quite a bit larger than even the homemade job that I had, and also got a older grinder. I got to look into it a little bit. I didn't get a real good chance to inspect it there. Little belt sander, and the only machinist tools that he had. I mean, the grinder was looks pretty nice. I got to double check exactly what brand it was. It wasn't a Boulder, but it was something I thought when I did some videos. I'm going to unload stuff now. And the only machinist tools he had was a little indicator with magnetic base. So we'll take you out there so you can check on this stuff. So just the two of us had to lift it up into there. That wasn't much fun, but we got it up there. It's a little dark still, but there's that grinder, that belt sander. Oh yeah, there was an angle grinder. He was like, here, you do metal work, you can have this. It's just a Harbor Freight one, but I'll get this stuff out and into the shop. We'll go over some of it. Alright, so then the air compressor came with this hose. I don't know. Doesn't feel bad. I don't know what inflow 3/8 inch. Doesn't feel bad. It feels a little squishy, but at least it's flexible. This was the only machinist tool that he had there. Had an indicator. Looks like the needle's bent a little bit there, and a magnetic base. That'll be okay. My only other big magnetic base is became my camera stand, so this will be a nice thing to have. I can always swap that out if that's toast. I've got a few other indicators, so not worried about that. He just gave me this. He said, here, you do metal work, you can have this. I have a Cryobi, but at least I got a bunch of cutoff wheels. Picked this guy up. I don't really know for sure why, but again, it was next to nothing. The guy was just looking to get rid of stuff. I brought two extra 20s and ended up spending it all on this stuff here and the grinder. I'll take you over there to take a look at that. So this is the grinder that I picked up. I'm not sure what that says on there, but I'll try cleaning it up, see if I can get any info off of it. It definitely runs. really slight vibration, but weird thing is, earlier I first turned it off. And I didn't think it was turned off. Thought maybe it went to a slower speed or something. So I actually unplugged it. The thing takes about 3 or 4 minutes to spin down. Alright, so I did a quick rundown, kind of got any oils off of it, and then wiped it down with WD-40 just to see if I could get it cleaned up a little bit. It looks like a Wagner. I don't know that brand specifically offhand, but we can look it up. I also added some WD-40 on all the adjustment points here. Let that soak in overnight at least. Hopefully get it to break loose. It seems to run well, and it can be a replacement for my old Harbor Freight. This guy is going to have to wait till I got help. He's too heavy to move, and he's got to go all the way to the other side of the garage, and I got to get my old one out. So this is my old homemade job, and it seems to have given up the ghost. I don't know if the pump ran out of oil or what, but it mostly seized up. It's not quite seized. I could probably repair it, but figured I wanted a little bit bigger, better design, better setup anyway, something a little more real. Out with the old, in with the new. I got it set in place. I still got to do some cleanup on it. This is a box for my sprinklers. It doesn't open up all the way. I'll probably pull it off, move it over here. I'm probably going to pull this off of here and move that into the shop. My overall plan is actually going to be to pipe this up into the attic and then run through. It's actually the car garage here, but I'll run piping all the way over into the shop. Over here, and I'll put a few drops down, and that way I'll have air anywhere I actually need it.